Hey everybody, my name is Cameron, and we have
I'm Corey. Hello.
And I'm Mexican.
yes, and we're doing a lovely little podcast, a cheeky little podcast. Um,
You're not British.
so we're just gonna kind of give you some news. We're gonna talk about some stuff, hopefully make you laugh a little bit. That's our goal here today.
Doubtful.
Well, it's not.
So
Laugh.
I'm gonna start us off talking about I don't know, Steam machines.
Bioshock Infinite.
No, I'm not talking about talk about Steam machines. I have the list of the Steam machines right here. What they look like, how much they cost, specs, everything.
Yeah, that sounds pretty boring. So, what are Steam machines?
Steam
I
machines,
really don't know that much.
They're
So,
they're gonna be a home console running Steam OS from Valve, obviously, and they're gonna have very many different like manufacturers producing them. Like we have Alienware, iBuyPower, Gigabyte. They're all producing their own Steam machines, and they're gonna have different price ranges. They're gonna have different like specs and stuff like that. I'm looking at one here that has 16 gigs RAM, terabyte of storage, solid state. It's gonna cost. That one's costing around $1,400. So yeah, I got an expensive one.
Holy
so
shit.
is it kind of like a computer or?
It's kind of like a computer. They're trying to roll out their a console in the living room, a computer console in the living room.
All right.
It's a Linux based OS too. So any games on Steam that run Linux, you can play on the Steam machine. So
Well-
There's many of
and
them.
they're gonna release a Steam controller too, which is
That's what I was about to ask. Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be able to connect your computer too, so you can play. And what they're gonna try to do eventually is make every single game on Steam compatible with the Steam controller.
Yeah. So it's going to
That
be
would be
cross-platform, pretty much.
Yes.
So it's going to be. Yeah, that's cool. So, console
so
can play
pretty
PC.
much, it would put an end to the console wars.
That's awesome.
But
Just-
you know, at this point, a lot of controversy right now is that the Steam. I'm looking at one here that costs up to $6,000 if it's customizable, and if you get the very best one, it costs up to $6,000. At that point, people are saying, just buy your own. Just buy a PC that costs way less. That you build yourself, but it costs like maybe up to $2,000 for extremely high-end PC that can run any game on Steam.
So is it going to be able to be like multiplayer, like two people on a console, or?
See, they've released those specifications yet. All they've released right now is who's making them, what they're the specs, and how much they're going to cost.
Yeah, if it doesn't have anything too different, I would just personally just build a
But the
computer.
one thing I'm saying, I always see that they have going for the Steam machine is that on a computer, you have a lot of different processes running at once. Like you're not a computer's not just running games.
It takes more maintenance.
Yeah, or like on your Xbox 360 or your Xbox One, for example, they have like I know the Xbox 360 had like half a gig of RAM, but it could still run games that computers with 4 gigs RAM could barely run. And that's because everything on their system is just geared toward one way towards playing games and so that's what I just want to see with the Steam machines is consoles geared basically just towards playing games and not having to do a lot of like online play or not online but like internet browsing and stuff like that and different processes that your regular home PC would use.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I think it has some advantages, but also at the same time, it's probably a little less expensive to just build your own computer. So yeah, that's my opinion personally.
Yeah, but
'cause
the
you're a
thing
computer
is,
I know.
the thing is that people don't want to put in the time to learn about PCs and build it themselves and stuff like that.
It's not that difficult, Marco.
building a PC doesn't take a lot of
Exactly,
work.
but a lot of people just don't want to put in the time to learn it.
I think it's fun. So
And
too bad.
if you're looking at the page with all the Steam machines, there's a showcase that shows all of them, and they look almost every single one looks completely different. Like there's one
Yeah.
that's like a 2x2 cube, just a massive cube. It looks just like a cube. It's basically a cube with some ports for your controller ports and like in your like disk drives and stuff. But there's one here I'm looking at that it's literally like maybe as wide as a DVD and as tall as like it's maybe like half a foot tall. It's tiny,
That's weird.
but it's got pretty impressive specs even that small. It has 16 gigs RAM, a terabyte of solid state hard drive. It looks tiny, but it sure has some like specs.
Yeah, that's one thing I heard. I heard something about this could be wrong. I heard it from someone, but isn't there like every one of them custom? That's what I heard.
Not every one of them. There's gonna be some that you can customize. Some are fully customizable. Some, I think the Alienware one, that's not gonna be customizable. It's gonna be whatever you get, you can customize. But I know a lot of them will be customizable.
Huh.
There's some too that haven't been. I'm looking at an older article here. It's from January, but there's a lot still that haven't been. Prices haven't been determined. Like half of them.
Yeah.
Do you have a estimation of like what month they're gonna be?
Out.
They're supposed to be
or
rolling
out?
out, I think, end of this year. Like, maybe like
Late
October to
2014?
December-ish.
So late 2014.
Yeah, somewhere around that time.
That, yeah. All right. It's pretty
And
cool.
are they doing any sort of prototype testing or anything like beta?
SteamOS, I think, is in beta right now, actually. Which
Oh,
is
okay.
the OS operating system that's going to be
Yeah.
running. You can download it.
Huh.
So, yeah, I'm
That's
looking
cool.
at when they're going to come out, and it just says 2014 is what I'm seeing right now, so. I know it's
Right.
just going to be late 2014 until they have, revealed right now. So,
Yeah.
that's, I mean, I'm not going to buy one, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't
Unless
think I would
they
because
get-
I already have a computer.
Yeah,
So.
unless they have one that's and since they're Linux based, it's like a smaller inventory. I have a Mac right now, see, and the Linux is a
That's just-
smaller inventory than a so it's Linux based, so it's got a smaller inventory than Mac does. So I mean, that's just from kind of a standpoint like that. It's like unless people are gonna start making more and more games for Linux. And
I'm
not,
sorry.
like,
I'm sorry, but did you say Linux?
Yeah, Linux.
It's Linux.
It's
It's always been Linux.
Linux.
Let's not go into this again.
GIF, Linux, same thing.
It's Linux. Sorry.
Hey, are you?
Sure.
Do you say GIF or GIF?
GIF.
See, I've always
I
said
say
GIF.
I say GIF.
I've always said GIF, but when I say GIF, everyone on there just goes pissy. They're all just like, "No, it's not GIF, it's GIF." And the argument I'm always hearing from them is that there's already a peanut butter called GIF, and so that's why it's not pronounced GIF. And actually, the guy who created the GIF came out, and I'm not
said it's
saying that
GIF.
he said that it's pronounced GIF. And I'm not saying that's law or anything. I'm just saying.
It is law. He created it. He said it.
That's
end
what I
of
feel
story.
too. I think that since he created it, it's his thing. It should be pronounced how he pronounces it. But still, I don't care. I mean, it's just kind of like, I'll say GIF, I'll say GIF, I'll say, well, I always say Linux, I'll also always say Linux. But still.
Okay. Fine.
So what do you say, Marcos? Linux?
I say Linux.
Linux. See, there you go.
I've literally never heard that before. Oh, like through it. Yeah, but I've never heard Linux.
Have you ever
It's just
worked
weird.
with Linux at all? I want to say. Or
I
wanna say
have.
that. Have you ever like had a Linux-based operating system before? Like.
I haven't had one, but I've been on one before. And I,
Sierra that's a pain to set up. That's why
Yeah.
people don't like to do it.
Yeah, I've never used it.
Yeah, I know it's basically just a lot of coding in the beginning. That's why.
Mhm.
So I'm not a big coder. I don't think I want to get.
it's
into
it's
like-
really good for learning.
Yeah, I would have. And I know that's a lot better for like managing everything. It's since it's such a bare bones operating system that it just. That it
Yeah, you
makes
have
it a
to
lot
do
easier
everything manually. Yeah.
Yeah, you can make everything like way easier to like manage like that. Everything runs faster because it's you don't have like almost all of your stuff going into your OS.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm looking at some of these Steam machines, and some are just massive. Like some look like DVD players. This one here is like maybe 3 feet tall, like 2.5 feet wide. It's just a white box with a logo on it. And then here's one here that's like a little, like it's like maybe 3 or 4 inches tall, and maybe like 8 to 10 inches wide both ways. It's just they look all different. They just all look different, dude. Some just look like actual computers. Some look like console. Like this one here reminds me of a Wii U. It just
Oh yeah, I'm looking at them now.
yeah. They all look different. It's like the main thing. They're all different in their own ways. Like either by looks or by price or by specs. They're all different. So basically, I think there's 14 now that they've announced. And see what is going to find one that's in the right price range and the right specs that you like, that what you like for what you play. Is what basically the trick is now.
One thing I'm concerned about is I don't really understand how those analog stick things are gonna work.
They
Are they
they
are they
were
gonna be like
touchscreen
touch
for a
sensitive?
while.
Yeah, you can already use like Xbox controllers on your PC right now.
Yeah,
I
you
have
could.
one.
But they have
Yeah,
what,
yeah,
what they're
but like
saying
the
is that the
analog
Valve
sticks.
controller can be used with any game, like not
Yeah, it's
just
gonna
games
be
that
new.
they allow you to play with, like any game on Steam.
That's gonna be cool.
And
But,
I
like-
heard not too long ago actually they may have changed the touchpads to like actual analog sticks, but I'm not
Oh,
sure.
really? Yeah,
I mean, if
because
it's good touch, it wouldn't be that bad. But
Marcus
I'm
is
just
trying to say
looking at
something
it.
you can't.
okay.
I'm just looking at a picture of the controller with the touch pads, and I don't understand how that would work like an analog stick. Like you wouldn't get any movement out of it or anything.
Mhm. Yeah, for gaming, it'd be pretty weird, I think. But oh well, we'll see.
I used to consider myself better playing on like the Xbox and stuff like that. Better to play in like Counter Strike with a mouse and stuff. Man, you just can't get any
So much better.
It's just so much better. Yeah.
Like playing with a mouse, you can so much more precision and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's what it was. It won the touchpad analog sticks. It was they renounced the touch screen on it instead of the they used to have a touchpad in the middle, but they took that off.
Oh,
There's something
okay.
else in there. And they have
Okay.
a D-pad and ABXY buttons on it now instead.
All right.
So it's also,
Yeah.
this reminds me of the Ouya. Have you guys seen that yet? Or heard of it?
Ooh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
What
it
is
kind
it?
of does. You're right.
What did you say, Cord?
What is it? The Ouya?
The Ouya, it's like a $100 it's a little console. It's like maybe 10 inches, a 10-inch cube basically. And what you do is you basically there's no one releases games for it, but you connect it to the internet, and people will make games for like people who just like indie gamers, like developers.
Yeah.
They'll make games for it, and they'll put it on like the market or whatever, and you download them there and you play them. So like you can make your own games, put them on there, and like you can see what the most popular games are. And that's like a really cool concept to me actually, and I wanted to get one, but I mean, apparently the controller like is really bad, like it's really sticky, like a cheap controller, so you know.
Wasn't that a Kickstarter too?
Maybe. I didn't know a lot about it until it came out. Like I just saw it on a shelf. I was like, "What's a media?" I looked it up. So I mean, that's basically what it was.
Yeah, I don't really. I haven't seen very much about it.
Yeah, what I'm gonna do like sometime in the near future is look up what kind of game, like what caliber games are on the Wii, like really nice games or like kind of like cheaper games and like Xbox Live indie arcade game cheap. You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about?
Mhm.
Really
Yeah.
cheap games like it's really bad, you know? I'm not really sure what kind of caliber game is going to be on that, but you know, it's a cool idea, but I just don't know how
It just
well
hasn't
works.
gotten the publicity and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I haven't seen anybody with one yet. Like, I haven't heard of anybody with one. I haven't seen anybody with one.
Yeah, like if no one talks about it, developers aren't going to release games for it.
Yeah.
Well,
Takes too many
it's-
resources.
It's not developers aren't going to release games for it. It's people who have it and they have like the coding for it. They release games for it. Anybody can make a game and release it on there. And they just
Oh,
like,
okay.
people can just like, oh, that game was fun. They'll play it.
That's
So
cool.
it's pretty much like a big open source thing.
It's like a console for Gary's Mod, basically. Like it's just an open source engine that you get and you just play games on it. So
Okay, yeah.
yeah. So Last of Us
Bioshock
3.
Infinite.
Not
No,
Bioshock
not
Infinite.
talking about
That is such old news. I'm here to talk about the Last of Us movie.
Oh, yeah.
So
I can't wait for that.
Yeah,
I don't
seems
know.
good.
There's not really anything that's all they've really announced so far is the Last of Us movie. There's nothing about when it's going to come out, who's going to play the actors. I think they may have released that, but it's kind of hard to find information.
I'm pretty sure all they've released is that it's going to be a direct adaptation.
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah. So
Yeah, this is a little bit off topic, but I kind of I forgot about it. But they're talking about making a Minecraft movie.
well, yeah, I heard
No.
about that. I didn't, they
Yeah.
confirmed it, haven't they?
I'm pretty sure that would suck.
Like no, there's one that the guy that made VGHS was kind of a part of,
The
but there's
Freddie Wong?
yeah,
movie?
Freddie Wong. But
That'd be
that
cool. I wanna
that
see him
that one
do
got taken down. But
He is-
there's another one that Mojang is like actually like allowing. So there's gonna be a Minecraft
There's
movie.
been a lot of like direct adaptations of game like show or game movies and shows that people haven't really heard of. Like there is a Halo show on $400, a 6 episode series.
Oh yeah, I saw
And
that.
I watched it. It was pretty good. It was not a lot like the actual show actual game. But it was still pretty good. It had Master Chief in it, and had elites in it. So I mean, there's that.
I saw it. That was really good.
But anyway, Last of Us movie. Would you guys see, like, if you just, like, imagine you guys saw, like, it had a really good director and a really good cast, would you see it?
I
Yeah.
don't care what type of cast or director it has. I would see it midnight launch.
See, the
I
thing is for
wouldn't
me
care.
that, I'm afraid, I love the game, that's my favorite game of last year. One of my favorite games
Yeah,
of all time.
it was so good.
But I'm afraid that it's gonna have a bad cast or a bad director or a bad script or something like that, and it's just gonna,
Burn
it's
it.
just gonna ruin the game for me.
Well, I mean, Naughty Dog is working on it too.
Yeah.
So they're a great company. I have faith that they're gonna steer
They
in the right
are.
direction.
See, Last of Us was such a good game that at the end when I beat it, I felt obligated to watch the entire credit sequence, and that was a long
Yeah.
credit sequence. It was maybe 10 to 15 minutes of credits. I feel like I had to personally thank every single person that was in this. I was like, "Hey, what's up, Jeffrey Harris, whatever? You did a good job as lead sound mixer number 5, something like that."
Pete
good
Sound
job.
Mixer number 5.
And it was just kind of like, I don't know if I was hoping for I was hoping for a secret era, a last cut to anything. Or I was just hoping for anything at that point, basically. But,
Yeah,
that's
but
like-
the
that
thing
was-
is,
I don't want it to be bad. I'm just afraid, that's what I'm afraid of things that I like, them becoming bad. Like SpongeBob. It became bad, and I don't like it anymore. That's sad for me.
the thing is, Naughty Dog isn't like The Last of Us wasn't just a one-time thing. Like the Uncharted series, I've never personally played them, but I've heard so many people say it's like one of their favorite games they've ever played.
Which actually brings me to another point that I just now realized or really thought of, is that people are complaining, or like, there's a lot of uproar on the internet because the lead designer or writer or someone like in charge of Uncharted left the franchise.
Really?
So yeah, there's that, and people are getting pretty upset because it was such a. I never played any of the games, or I did, but I didn't play a lot of them. But what I played
I
was
never
pretty
did.
good.
Oh yeah, I heard about someone leaving.
Because neither of you own a PS3.
Yeah, I don't.
And surprisingly, I don't either, but I still play a lot of PS3 games. It's kind of weird. But, so yeah, I mean, the Last of Us movie, I don't know. If I came out and got like extremely good reviews, I was like, it's kind of like, it's kind of a weird thing related to, but for the Lego movie, I was like, that sounds retarded. I'm never going to see it in my life. And then got really good reviews. The credits look good, or the credits, but the trailers. And the
Yeah.
cast was amazing. And I was like,
Chris Pratt, dude.
Elizabeth Banks, like Nick Offerman.
On Swanson. Yeah.
Yeah, like Morgan Freeman, like Will Ferrell.
It was
Arnett.
amazing.
Yeah, Will Ferrell was pretty good in that movie. But I was like, I should
Will,
probably see
Will
this.
Ferrell is awesome in anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's probably one of the best movies I've seen in a long time. Like, actually,
It's pretty good.
like, I've gone to the movie theater. Maybe since Gravity. Well, I mean, actually,
Gravity was good too.
was better because if there's a movie that's more heavy, it's always been better than me than a movie that's more comedy or it's more like serious and like dramatic. It's gonna be better than a comedy game or show, whatever.
I'm not a big movie person. I haven't seen a movie in a while.
I
But,
haven't
like,
gone to see
I-
a movie in a while actually. Like, it's been a while.
I
since
just-
went to the theater.
Yeah, last one I saw was Lego Movie.
Yeah, well, you missed it, didn't you?
I just so much prefer a video game that's like maybe a 15, 20 hour long just gaming
Yeah.
experience like Bioshock Infinite.
Oh.
It's like immersive.
I don't know if you guys
It's
can
immersive.
tell, but Marcos,
Yeah.
if there's two things Marcos would literally die for, it's Bioshock Infinite and Eminem.
And yeah.
But actually, Marcos would most likely not die for them because if he did, he would have no longer anywhere to enjoy them.
I would die for
Would you
Bi-
seriously
Bioshock
die for Eminem,
franchise.
the person he is? If like
Depends.
someone was,
No.
if you knew someone was gonna shoot Eminem, and like the only way to stop him was to sacrifice yourself, would you do it?
Probably not.
Which is, it's a hard question because Eminem, he makes pretty good music, but
He's a terrible person.
He's a bad
No,
person.
he's not.
So,
Guys, he's actually an awesome person.
Yeah.
Like he's actually a really great father.
What was that song you were telling me about what was it about?
Headlights. About him
Yeah,
apologizing to his mom and everything. Yeah, he's actually a really good person.
But I mean, like, it's a fine line between morally, you should always try and save somebody's life if you can, even if it means risking your own life. But then, like, culturally, on the other half of you wants to say that, like, he's not an extremely good person. Like, there's better people out there there's people that are, like, they're better than him, like, worth saving their lives, stuff like that.
But
Like-
Cameron, all life is worth something.
Oh my
Yes,
God,
it's
no,
true.
that is
But your
untrue.
life is worth something too.
There's-
What my question is for you: is your life worth more than that of Eminem's, and not worth as in money? Because I'm sure Eminem's more valued way higher than you are. Or I'm not sure I'm positive.
I'm not
Yeah.
talking about the class, Cameron.
But I still think that morally, you're probably worth more than Eminem is. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
say that. I'm going on a limb right now and say that.
Mhm.
It's probably crazy, guys, but
That's
Maybe I know you, Corey. I think Eminem's probably
really.
yeah.
Eminem?
You are obsessed with Minecraft, though. So I mean,
I'm not obsessed with Minecraft.
Yeah,
Are you kidding me?
that's a
no,
big
no.
You
moral
paid-
downfall.
You paid money for a beta of a server that's gonna become free in like 3 days.
I paid money like 6 months ago. Just because it's
just came
really
out
good.
yesterday, and it's gonna be out for free in a couple of days.
Yeah, I'm just trying to support the server because and I get to talk to the owner, and
That makes a difference then.
hey, it's pretty cool.
You
It's
get to
just
talk to some
more
random dude over
personal
the
experience.
internet.
no, it's a more personal experience. It's really good. It's fun.
It's
I remember
it's
back
Minecraft.
I remember
That
back
game
in the day
doesn't.
when I used to get excited for the updates, like they added horses now, and then I was like, I wonder if there's a good mod for Minecraft. I was like, yeah, there's some good mods for Minecraft, and then I was like, updates. Oh, they added more biomes. I've been playing like 30,000 biomes from this mod pack, and like Minecraft doesn't excite me anymore. I don't know what it is. It's just not exciting me anymore. After I've played like a lot of mods, and I've played like, especially on the Xbox, I play a lot more on the Xbox than PC, and I was just after a while, like every now and then you get that urge to just start playing, but even after a while, you're just kind of like you play for like an hour, and you're like, well, I've already done all this like 40 other times. Like, you're building a house and looking for diamond, and you're like, after you find diamond, you're like, well, I've already done this like 40 times, so I don't know why I'm still playing this.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's a lot of
guess-
fun on a multiplayer experience. I think
That
I don't really
is.
play single player anymore.
That's basically the main reason why I bought on the Xbox is for split screen, because my family is like, I grew up playing split screen, and so basically we prefer split screen over anything else. Like, or at least our family. I would rather play over LAN with somebody else, like playing like with like you or
Yeah.
Marcos. But playing like with my family, I would definitely go playing split screen over anything else.
Guess what? I don't get bored of
What Bioshock?
Bioshock Infinite.
Marcos, you can't get bringing this up, okay?
I'm on my fourth playthrough, and it's still amazing.
How?
Which reminds me, games I've been playing recently, GoldenEye 64. All in
Mm.
64. I was in my room looking around, I was like, there's my own N64, and I was like, GoldenEye, I'll start playing it. And I literally started playing that game on 64 with an original controller. And I can tell you, after 15, 20 minutes, my freaking thumb hurt like hell, dude. It was killing me. Like, it was like physically hard to do things after that.
What was
That game is worth
Nintendo
it.
thinking? What was Nintendo thinking when they made those
I
controllers?
think, was that the first console with a joypad, or not joypad, but a stick, an analog stick?
No. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
think
think
it
I
was,
think it was. I think it
And
was.
the NES before that was
It was just D-pad.
yeah.
Yeah, but like, what the hell
Mm.
were they thinking? Are you supposed to grab the middle one with your dick?
Yes, Marcus, that's exactly what I
Yeah.
That's what I was learning too. Like, some games, they'll make you use the outer ones, some make you use like, the left and right one. Remember how
It's
Kirby, the
weird.
Crystal Shard? You never use the joystick or the analog stick in the middle. You always use the D-pad on the left and the buttons on the right.
hmm
But for
I'm
basically
really-
every other game, you never use the D-pad, like, ever. Like, ever. Like, basically, you didn't
Except
use
for, like,
in
Switch.
every single game, you didn't use one leg of the controller. Like,
Yeah.
didn't use,
Yeah,
you always
I
use
know.
the right side one, because that has the two buttons on it. But you either never use the left one, or you never use the right one. I mean, not the right one, the middle
The
one.
middle.
Yeah. Because that Z button, which is actually really important button, but it's still, like, a smaller button. Like, not as small as, like, size, but smaller, like, it's just not a very, like, it's just like, like kind of in the back, where no one knows about it.
Yeah.
Only no one knows about it, it's just like, just kind of there. Like, it's important in some games, like GoldenEye, stuff like that.
Or Super Smash Brothers when
No,
you use your shield.
But I have to say, yeah, I have to say though that Z button was the precursor. I'm gonna limit here and say that was the precursor to the bumpers and triggers on controllers now.
Probably.
Because you had the you
Oh,
had the bumpers on the 64 controller. I mean, those attributed too, but basically you almost never use your thumbs for everything. Like, think about 64. You use your thumbs for everything, dude. You always use your thumbs.
And then the GameCube came
Yeah,
out with
that's what I was about to say.
Dual analog sticks, dude. That was the best thing ever.
yeah.
Yeah.
On my GameCube controller, I have one. It's like a Mad Catz controller, which was like the big thing when GameCube was like those were the best controllers ever, and it has two like bumpers, which I have four Nintendo controllers, and like I've seen a lot. None have that. Like it has a Z for the right one and an M, which is weird. None have the M. Like it doesn't make any sense. It's completely new.
You should sell it on eBay. You could probably get lots of money for it.
is jammed. Oh yeah, speaking of GameCube, my GameCube broke, and I'm really sad because that was my
sucks.
childhood.
That sucks. It's major addictive.
Yeah,
Just
I know.
fix it.
Yeah, just fix it. Just go in there and slam around. Dude, my brother had a Wii that was crap with a first gen, and his first gen had a problem where like some power would come loose in the middle, like in the district spinner, and so like a god awful like whirring noise, like a lawnmower noise. It was terrible playing games, but a lot of times it wouldn't read the disc. My brother, instead of like lifting up and turning outside, he would just punch it, like, literally just punch it. And it would work.
Nice.
Like he laid on his side, like on his table, and just like full down punch right on it. And it was working again. But,
Nice.
dude, I remember probably best game ever. One of the best games ever. Metroid Prime on the GameCube, dude. That game was amazing.
I never played that
I
game.
know, Cole, your favorite game ever is on the GameCube.
Yeah, my favorite game ever, like of all time, is The Wind Waker. Legend of Zelda Wind Waker.
That game was pretty
Love
amazing.
that.
That's probably the second best game.
I've never played it.
Marcus, get an emulator now. Play for free. Seriously.
I've never played any Zelda
Oh no!
game.
Speaking of Legend of Zelda, I'm sorry, my phone's ringing.
That was either just you doing that or really good.
Yeah,
I
no, that was someone calling me. I turned it off, but it's in case you think I'm weird, which I am. It was the Navi. Hey, hello. Hey,
So
hey.
this actually
what's up?
brings in a good segue. What are your favorite games ever? We already told Corey. What are your favorite games ever, Marcus?
Oh,
I
yeah.
think
Okay.
everyone knows mine.
Yes.
Marcus.
Well, besides Bioshock,
Skip
the franchise.
Marcus.
And then
Besides the
Gears of War.
Bioshock franchise,
I know what he's saying.
that's so hard. I've played so many good games.
Yeah.
Like, I know Borderlands is up there, so,
Before
really
we go
high.
this ever, let's just say this: games that shaped your childhood.
Okay.
What would you
Well,
say?
you-
Number one, all the way, Kingdom Hearts. I
Okay.
still own that game for the
Do you
PS2.
play it often?
Not often, but I still play it sometimes.
all right.
Corey?
My turn. I'm excited. Okay. On my GameCube, I had Going Crackers. It's a Donald Duck game, and it was pretty badass. I mean, like,
Was it like Commando and stuff?
it was awesome. Like, you had, I don't remember that much, but it's kind of like I remember a lot of parkour in it. Yeah, it had amazing HD graphics.
Oh,
It's the
amazing!
bomb.
Also,
Also,
oh my god, they didn't get HD until Wii U. You know that? The
Yeah.
Wii didn't have HD. But anyway,
Yeah, I know.
game that shaped my childhood. Number one would probably have to be. Oh my god, there's so many. I was seeing GoldenEye 64, which game I was just playing recently. I played the game so much when I was little. Remember, I wasn't supposed to be playing it, but I always didn't. Like anyway, my brother would always come in and keep playing it. Like, Cameron, you know you should be playing this. What's a good game to let you play it anyway? Like, yay! But and then freaking me and my other brother, we used to stay all night long playing Pokemon Gold version on like the
Yeah.
GBA. Like trading and like fighting and like we would go to the gym together and stuff like that. But then the biggest one that I played most often was Call of Duty, the very first Call of Duty game. Like, it was like
Big Red One. No, that's number 2.
That's not number 2. It's number like 3 or 4. It's like
Yeah.
technically number 4.
That's
Those
the
are
worst
Call
game
of Duty
ever.
games.
Yeah.
3, Big Red One, like Finest Hour, were the worst games in it. 2 was pretty
I'm-
good. The expansion pack for 1, which is...
Well, 4 is World at War, right?
No, 4 was Modern Warfare 1. Then World at
Oh.
War. Then Modern Warfare
Yeah.
2. Then Black Ops. Then Modern Warfare
Yeah,
3.
then
then
blah,
Black
blah,
Ops 2,
blah,
then
blah,
Ghosts.
blah.
My god, Ghosts is so terrible.
Black Ops 2 isn't the best either.
Black Ops 2,
But,
it's...
well,
A,
you're just saying that because you suck at it.
yeah,
No, I don't like it. I mean, I bought
I
it.
should probably tell the audience about our little
No.
the first time me and Corey played Black Ops 2 together.
I wrecked you.
Yeah, Corey, I'm doing like air quotes with my fingers right now, wrecked me. Basically, I used to use Riot Shield or C4, and I'd use
Exactly.
I think I had a
It
5
proves
centimeter. But Corey had like a sniper rifle or something like that, or the FAL. But the
Yeah.
thing Corey went wrong with is he had no explosives
explosives.
or tactical grenades. So he had a Tomahawk, and I think like what was your tactical, like an EMP or something like that, which didn't have to be null with my Riot Shield. So basically, Corey, I would run up to him and I would like shield bash him, and then if he ever tried to turn around, I would just throw C4 and kill him. Or if he was like coming into our room, I'd throw C4 and kill him, and if he turned around, I'd just pull my gun like 5.7 and like get him in the back a few times good before he died, or until he died.
Yeah.
But Corey is
And-
literally shite at that game.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
He hid. He put a what's it called, a sentry turret in front of him in a corner and hid with his Riot Shield and C4.
Okay,
There's nothing I could do. It's so stupid. It's like
okay, number
cheap.
1, it's pretty impressive that I got that with using one
No,
Riot Shield. But
it's
number
not
2,
impressive.
Not really.
after you killed me at some point when I was behind it, and you came behind it, and Corey's little
Shut up!
words,
Don't tell.
his,
No.
his little words, how do I break this thing? He was behind it. It couldn't even hit him. And he couldn't break it. Like, he couldn't
I
figure
could
it
have
out.
sworn it was supposed to knife it.
Like, I could knife it, but I can't break it. And he shot it a few times. And,
Well,
So
yeah.
stupid.
yeah.
Shut up. I used to be good at Call of Duty. Zombies was my thing, and
Dude,
I-
Corey,
zombies
I
used to
Corey
buy.
I haven't even played it, but I think he'd probably kick my ass in World of War.
yeah.
But you could.
Zombies
well,
used to be
not-
my thing. Like,
no, I was good at zombies.
But Marcos wrecks both of us, actually, so we can't talk about we can't talk
Hey, no, I won that one game of Sticks
Yeah.
and Stones.
We played Sticks and Stones, and Corey just talked both of us at the end, and he won with 5 points.
I didn't win 5 points.
Yeah, it was like,
The-
no, if you talk
the
both of us,
time
it would've been
limit.
10.
Yeah.
it was like a 10-minute time limit, and he won 5-0.
Yep. We played Tom each other. But the real wreckage came when Marcos played us and won the chamber. We all had three
Don't
lives,
even-
and Marcos beat us, and he had 6 kills and no deaths. So basically he killed both of us 3 times, and then died
Yeah.
once the entire time. So we got wrecked and won the chamber. Gun game, he wrecked us. Oh, it's fun to play Corey in gun game too, because it sucks.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
I just can't get past the snipers
because you suck.
Yeah,
with
Corey sucks.
snipers.
Dude, the DSR-50 is like
Give me
my
an
best
FAL.
weapon.
I can do that. I can.
I
I
feel
like.
this turning into Call of Duty talk. I want to kind of let him get away from it because it's.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Seriously, out of here.
Let's switch to an actual good game like Bioshock Infinite.
No.
What do you guys think the best game of the 360 was besides Bioshock Infinite, Marcos?
God damn it, Bioshock.
Not Bioshock. Not Bioshock in general, Marcos.
God damn it.
360 Corey.
360.
So it's actually an 8-year-old console. You have to reach way back. Like you think about games that like it came out like 2000 and
Like-
2006 and stuff like that.
Yeah. But the thing is, I got my 360 like 2 years
Me
ago.
too, actually.
Yeah.
So I haven't.
360 later.
Yeah.
I mean, World at War was a lot of fun. Honestly.
Yeah. I think one of the games I played most is probably like that I played the most growing up were Halo 3. Halo 3
Yeah, I
and
never-
Halo Reach were probably the biggest ones for me.
Yeah. I got
Right.
Halo. I first game I really played a lot on the Xbox was actually Modern Warfare 2 with Jaden. Me and him. He lived in
Everyone says
my
it's the best
neighborhood.
Call of Duty game. I've actually never played it. You know that?
I have it
For
like
multiplayer,
in my
I
room
think
right
it's
here.
best. 'Cause-
The multiplayer game I played the most
yeah,
was Gears of War 3.
Oh.
That game.
Dude,
never
the
played it.
game I played the most is probably I don't know. I just play a lot of Halo and Call of Duty Online. No, actually, I went on a kick recently, maybe a month ago. Where I played nothing. I got listed for Battlefield 4, but then it turned out that they like released half the game on accident, and so I got Battlefield 3 Premium by an accident. It's kind of a long story. So I had all the DLC maps and everything, and so I was just playing that game like none other, just like all the time playing it for so long. I got so good at it too. I got like really good. I got good guns, good skins, and everything, and I could stop playing again.
I thought of my favorite my real favorite 360 game, and I didn't play it on the 360, but it still counts.
Okay.
Because Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag.
Oh, that reminds me of my news. I was gonna tell you, they released a gameplay trailer for Assassin's Creed 5. Corey.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, coming out.
What's it gonna be like?
It's gonna be 18th century Paris. So yeah, I don't think it's gonna be exciting as freaking pirates and stuff. But
yeah.
Hey, it's still gonna be a new Assassin's Creed game.
Yeah.
So,
I'm not a big Assassin's Creed fan.
I wasn't too until I played Black Flag. Like seriously, like I was expecting Black Flag to be way worse, one of the worst ones, because like Revelation was its peak, I think, and then Assassin's Creed 3 was terrible. Like no one liked that game. It was kind of a bad game in general all around. I thought it was okay, but it was kind of bad storylines like that. Black Flag, I think, was better than Revelation because of
from what I heard, the second one is the best of the series. Like hands down.
Well, no,
that's
I don't
what
know.
I've heard.
I played that. I actually that one was for free market on Xbox. You should have got it. But
damn it.
Yeah, exactly. But I played a little bit of that. It's pretty good, but I still probably prefer Black Flag over it because Black Flag it was, I guess, because just newer console or newer technology, just better gameplay, better visuals. I had way better. The freaking pirate ship battles were awesome.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
I just play all day long, just boarding other ships until everyone bored. Like, haha, I got your ship now, bitch. And then I was just like, and then online that game, I put it in the PS4, so, and I was pretty balls good. My brother, he wanted to platinum that game, and so he needed a couple of multiplayer achievements, and he like hates multiplayer. So I played it for him, and I was like getting all the achievements and stuff like that. It was da bomb.
Da bomb.
Oh yeah, that makes me think of something. Have you guys ever 1,000? No, 1,000 points. 1,000 gamer scored a game.
I've not actually. I completed arcade game. I completed Minecraft. That kind of thing.
The only one that I have gotten over 1,000 points in is Borderlands 2.
Oh. Did you not buy no. I know, because to do that, you need to beat it on 1999 mode. You're not going to do it.
Yeah, to do that, you need to beat it on 1999 mode without buying anything from vending machine. So you can't buy health or anything.
Marcus, you never played the game, so we don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just know that it's insane.
Okay. Yeah, all I know that's the time. My brother beat it on 99 mode, and he said it with me, right? So I mean,
holy shit.
I've never played the game. I've never played any Bioshock game in my life, but I've been told I should play it. I probably should, but I've never got around to it.
I played multiplayer of one game. That's
but I think the reason why I've never
Bioshock.
I've never 1,000 game before is because that the stupid way Microsoft does it is that I'll get so close, and then they release DLC, and that adds more gamer score. So I'm like, oh, fuck this.
Yeah.
And I just stop playing the game. Like that just downs me. I'm like, I don't want to do it anymore. Or I'll go to I have these weird kicks where I'm like, I'm gonna do this, and I'm like, I'm going to 1,000. I thought at one point I was going to 1,000 point Halo 4, and then they're like, get a kill jumping out of a warthog on an enemy's face and assassinating them in one of the DLC maps. I'm like, screw this, I'm not doing that. Like, yeah, right. It's like the ones that are just impossible. It's like, no, just no.
Yeah, on Gears of War 3, there's an achievement called Seriously 3.0, and it is insane.
I don't know if you guys ever played Trials, but probably the Trials Evolution.
Yeah, I played with you.
You just go forward and backwards and lean left, right.
Yeah.
One of the hardest I've ever played in the game was the achievement to beat it without touching the stick at all, without leaning. You can only use the gas and the brake to beat the level. That's an achievement.
That's crazy.
I was like, you can't. It's like physically impossible. You just can't do that.
Huh.
Oh, I saw something really good. Like a really good I had a really good topic, but I forgot what it was already.
Oh, I have something to say that I know was a topic.
Okay.
What's your most anticipated game?
Oh.
That was a topic, right?
That was topic, actually. You're on top of that,
Yeah.
Corey. Anticipated game 2014. I can't really say anticipated anymore because it already came out, but Titanfall.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't played it yet. I played the beta, but I haven't actually played a lot of it yet. I'm gonna get it soon. I'm gonna play it.
I don't think I'm gonna get it. I'm kind of getting out of FPSs. I know you really think I should get it, Cameron.
You
'cause you told
really
me
should
like
get it. That's what I'm saying.
I might get it, but I'm not gonna play it. Like, I bought Black Ops 2 was the last FPS game I bought, and I played the multiplayer for.
No,
like,
it's Titanfall's
2
nothing like
minutes.
any other game.
I know.
Yeah, it really isn't. I've never played it, but from what I've seen.
First-person shooters. Okay,
Yeah,
well,
I feel you, Corey. I'm not a big FPS guy. Like, I'll play the Call of Duty games. I don't usually want to buy them. Like, I bought Black Ops 2 like a year after it came out. After like 3 or 4 months after they announced Ghost, I bought Black Ops 2 just because whatever. The thing with Call of Duty though is when the next one comes out, everyone plays one before it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Modern Warfare 3 came out, everybody was playing Black Ops 1.
Mhm.
And then Black Ops 2 came out, everybody was playing Modern Warfare 3. It's ridiculous. So that's why I usually don't buy the games that come out. Like, everyone's be playing Black Ops 2. Now, well, they are, because Ghost sucks balls.
Yeah.
I think that FPS games are like incredible. Like, look at Far Cry 3,
Yeah.
Bioshock.
Well, there's some that are amazing.
Yeah,
Right.
but Call of Duty is the biggest one, and that's one of the worst ones there is,
Yeah,
and
it's
so
sad,
it gives a whole genre just like
just
a
think
bad
about, like,
rep.
an alien race, or, like, what's the most popular piece of technology on your planet? You're like, we're talking about Black Ops 2, basically. It's about how we kill each other. You basically spawn in, kill each other, get revived, and kill each other again for glory and honor. And, like, there's, like, why? Why don't you play games like that you create and you, like, there's a come, you're gonna, it's not gonna happen, but you're gonna come see us playing games where we basically just spawn in, kill each other, kill as many people as we can, and then keep killing them. And then they're like, that's pretty bad. And then they're gonna hear people talking about it. Like, go on the Xbox Live chat, like, oh, you suck, forget quick scoper, hard scoper. I banged your mom last night. Huh, your mom's in bed last night. Like, gaming is degraded so much that, like, it's just, like, even just going on, like, chat servers is just ridiculous now.
Yeah. So this conversation somehow got back to Call of Duty. Just because
Well,
it always
no
does.
This time, this time we're talking bad about it, so it's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
See, it's
so
a game that I'll play. It's like, I like the game. I like playing. See, it was a lot of fun. A lot of my fun that I've had in a while playing it with you and Marcus, and you and Corey and Marcus. I don't want to address you on back with you at the same time. But it's not a game that I had a lot of fun playing online with other people because
Yeah.
you're all so much better than I am. Like, you play those games that you're good, and you do really good in. Like, you do like 20, like 3, and you're like, oh, you're really good at the game. And the next thing, you get the guy who's like amazing with the DSR and shit. Whenever you pop up, you just die. You're like, oh man, I don't want to play anymore.
Wait, when did I play against you?
When we were in
when you came over to my house,
Corey's house.
No,
Yeah.
no, you didn't get it. But somehow
I still
on
did.
Black Ops 2, I got
get it.
through 6th Prestige, and I got up to level 55 or whatever.
oh my god.
And I just decided not to do it again because I feel like going through everything.
Yeah.
Then I gave it to my friend.
So my most anticipated game, I have told you a lot about it, so you might know.
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're gonna say.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
WildStar, new MMO on PC.
Which is
It's
weird,
made by
'cause
the same.
I don't actually see you playing MMOs a lot.
I don't either, but it looks.
Not good.
I want to get into them. It's the kind of game I think about, like, what kind of video games I like to play, and I describe it to me, and it just sounds like an MMO. I haven't played MMOs before, unless you count Wizards 101, which you shouldn't, or Flap MMO that we played the other day.
I'm never
but
using that, by the way.
yeah, so it's made by the same people as Guild Wars and Guild Wars 2, which sound like the best games ever. When I read about them, like, seriously, I think you guys should play it, and I think it's gonna be a lot of fun.
You know, we should-
Like,
Yeah.
I'm
not gonna.
it's animated MMO. It's weird. It's kind of got a World of Warcraft feel to it, but it's new and
The thing
course
about
it's-
MMOs is I love MMOs. I love the depth. I love just learning the game, but I just don't have the time for it.
yeah, I know.
Like, I would if I could just drop all other games and stuff, but
You know, the thing is now, at this point, I want games to halt production for like the next year, because there are so many great games right now. Right now that I haven't played yet. Like, I have like 4 games in my Steam library right now that I have to play that I got around to. Like Starbound, I played a lot of Starbound, but I still not anywhere near getting a
Yeah.
farm game at all.
Dude,
Like
well, I'm still
Starbound-
paying for that server, Cameron.
What?
Still paying for that server.
I'm not playing for it anymore.
Yeah, I know. I said I am. I need to cancel that.
No, you don't. We'll play it
Yeah.
someday.
Yeah.
yeah, but like
Like-
you're saying,
Like, there's a ton of games. Like, believe it or not, I haven't played GTA 5 yet. So never got around to it. There's so many games that I need.
Well,
I still
yeah,
need to
'cause-
play.
yeah, like you're saying, I have Dead Island to finish. I have finished Dead Space. I need to play Tomb Raider.
Yeah, I blame.
I-
I seriously blame. I blame. What am I saying? I blame Xbox for the games with gold because they're releasing better and better games, and I'm like, I don't have enough time in 17, 16 days to beat a game, and so I'll play like Tomb Raider for a while, or not Tomb Raider, it wasn't free. I'll play like Dead Island for a while, and then I'm like, Wolf Among Us is out for free. I'll play that now. Play that for a while, and like this game's out for free. I'll play that for a while,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
The Xbox old stuff.
yeah.
Well, you don't go through games very quickly then.
No, I don't actually. I don't have a lot of time for school and stuff like that.
Yeah, like Dead Island, I kind of just I had it, and then I got maybe 3/4 of the way through, and then I just kind of didn't like it anymore, so I sold it.
Yeah,
But then
once
I
it
got
gets
it
to
back.
guns.
Yeah,
Oh,
once it gets to guns, it just sucks.
it's not as fun,
Dude.
yeah.
Freaking Corey over here. he has that on a PC. He doesn't have it on Xbox. They had a thing on Xbox to get it for free, like no charge at all, and Corey still wouldn't do it.
Well, I mean, just because I have to set up gold, I never use my Xbox. I would have gotten it if I would have logged on to Xbox, but, I
It's
didn't.
so easy though. I'm like, you have it, even if you do have it on your PC.
And I wouldn't play it again, so.
I know, but just buy it. So one day when me, Marcus, and Chris were like, hey Corey, we're gonna play Dead Island, I'm gonna play it. Like, okay, oh wait, I can't because I don't have the game.
Yeah.
Or Payday 2, if you guys would.
Payday 2 is a good game. Now, Payday 1's better, honestly, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Oh, and just in case no one knew, right now Payday 2 is free on
No
Steam
one's gonna
for the
listen.
weekend.
Dude, no one's like gonna listen to it this weekend.
Yeah, I know, but
This podcast's gone long enough
Still.
already.
yeah.
It's, speaking of which, it's about 45 minutes. We need to wrap it up pretty soon.
I'm pretty sure everyone left within like the first 30 seconds of this thing.
This podcast
When
has
the real
a
life
lot more depth than I'd actually expected to be. I
Thought
was
it-
honestly like little like.
So this is our first time doing a podcast, and
Notice. I
yeah,
was expecting to do more like 3-second conversations. Like, yeah, oh this coming out. Oh yeah, that's cool. I was like, just me being like, this is happening, and I'm like, that's cool. I was actually literally expecting that. I wasn't expecting to have like actual conversations about things.
yeah, we never have conversations.
No, we don't. We usually don't. It's usually just like the basically the conversation flow for us three is someone will say something, we'll say like our take on it, and then some kind of sex joke will come up at it. And that's
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
That's basically our thought process or our conversation process on like anything.
Mhm.
We're just walking like, hey, so you read this game? And I'm like, and then we're like, Mark's like, yeah, it's kind of cool. I'm like, yes, I'm fine. And then some kind of sexual joke will arise in the process. So
Yeah.
That's not the only
Marcos
thing
hasn't said
that'll
his
arise.
most anticipated game of the year. Yeah, Marcos.
My most anticipated game of 2014 is actually not a game. It's Bioshock Infinite
Oh my
Barrel
God.
at Sea Episode 2.
That's a DLC.
And
it
that
doesn't count.
concludes the podcast.
DLC doesn't count.
Oh my gosh.
DLCs don't count. Well, then I'm pretty fucked.
Okay.
Because
I'm
I've
gonna
been.
change mine actually from Titanfall. Starting him out. Most anticipated game, Watch Dogs.
Hmm.
I can like.
Oh, yeah.
And Corey, I don't know if you know this already, but there's been a rumor that in like Watch Dogs, you hack the system that you hack to do things like that is like it's a certain security system. That's what you hack. And Assassin's Creed Black Flag. It's both made by Ubisoft or Ubisoft, depending how you want to say it. It's actually a part of the game where if you're out of the enemies and you're walking around, you can see the same exact like security system in like the Abstergo. So there's
Nice.
like rumor right now that they're linked, that the games are linked. So I mean, Corey's a big Assassin's Creed fanboy.
I'm not actually.
Corey's
The
Assassin's Creed
first game I
fanboy.
played.
Marcus is
You know,
a
Cameron.
Bioshock / Eminem fanboy.
Bioshock for
first
life.
game I played of Assassin's Creed was Black Flag.
But you're so excited for it.
I know, 'cause I like
No,
pirates.
Corey, you're more of a Minecraft fanboy.
Yeah,
I'm not like a
definitely.
fanboy.
If you could see the hours that Corey has in Minecraft, it would probably make you stutter, and then
I would
Make you stutter.
and then you
That's
would
it.
probably lay a big dump in your pants because how much time does this kid have? You play this since launch, and plays probably 4 hours every night.
No, well, no, I play other games. I sometimes I get more to Minecraft, but
Sometimes you play Civ 5.
yeah. No, I play other games. Marcos, I have more games than you have. I play more games than you, Marcos.
Speaking of Civ 5, I just beat my first game for a diplomatic win on Brave New World, which is pretty awesome. I was going for technological win. If you haven't played Civ 5, it's going to sound complete gibberish for Brave New World. It's going to sound complete gibberish. But I was going to do to win by technological win, you have to research every spaceship part, and you have to build them in your cities. And every time I tried to play it and do technological win, I would fail. The reason was I was making 10 cities, and that's the worst thing to do. You won 2 or 3 cities. Once I did that, I was making so much gold. I was producing so much science and culture. I actually won diplomatically was because I had every single city-state allied with me. There's not one who wasn't. And if I found a new one or they become allied with someone else, I would just pay them 1,000 gold and become allied with me. And I won with diplomatically because.
Sorry, I'm getting a Skype call. I gotta end this call real quick. Sorry.
Okay. In this call, you don't leave the podcast already?
No, I'm gonna end the call that's coming in. Yeah, 50 minutes. About an hour.
Been going on 50 minutes too long.
Any other
way
quick,
too long, guys.
any quick topics we want to talk about?
Anything quickly that talk about video game high school is coming back in
Oh yes.
Pretty freaking
Amazing.
Malaysian flight still missing.
Yeah.
So is that?
That does not have anything to do. Okay.
And so yeah, that's our one non-video game related topic that we're not going to talk anything about other than we mention it. So if you haven't heard about it, where the hell do you live? That you don't listen to any of the news, but you somehow found this podcast. That is literally mind blowing to me.
Well, there's no.
Anyway, so I think we've officially racially offended somebody somehow.
Yeah.
Religiously offended somebody somehow, and morally offended somebody somehow. So it sounds like a pretty successful podcast to me.
Yeah.
If we haven't, then we failed.
If we had it, then oh my god, I was literally about to just make some racist religious joke, but I was like, it's probably not a good idea. Never mind.
South Park: The Stick of Truth. Class.
Just put that game. We're just gonna tell you that we mean and support everything that game says. Actually, no, I haven't played it, so I'm not gonna say that.
No, you don't. No.
It was in that actually.
No. Abortion in a gay man's butthole. Oh my gosh. Don't even want to know what's in that game.
Well, it's a podcast. So, signing out. This is,
we don't have a
Cameron.
name,
What?
by the way.
Oh, yeah,
I thought
we'll come up
I'd
with
mention
a name.
that.
We'll come up with a name
Yeah, but I'm just saying it during this podcast. We have no idea what our name is going to be.
Why don't we get some listener input on what name we should have?
What listener input? There's nobody. There's
We don't
one
know.
guy.
Maybe
one
in
guy
5
who
years.
disguises Marcus's mom.
Yeah, we'll have a name in 5 years, guys.
Maybe in 5 years we'll get maybe 10 people watching, and they can vote on our name.
By the way, the Blue Squid Gamer
Oh.
on YouTube.
Yeah.
He has over 50 subscribers.
I have 63.
He's pretty small. You've probably never heard of him.
And just go and dislike all his videos.
And flagged him for sexual content. Yeah. So, every time we say we're going to end this, we say something else. So,
Yeah, alright. We're done.
This is Cameron signing out. Sounds like a complete profesh.
No, don't say signing out.
Okay, this is Cameron.
Cameron's not signing out.
Leaving
He's going
to go drink some coffee or something. And, play
Coffee.
video games.
Alright.
You have to, say your name and say what you're doing afterwards. That's our thing. You have to official
Okay.
thing.
Well, I'm Corey, and it's 9:59 p.m., 3-21-14, and I'm gonna go play on the Myther server in Minecraft after this.
There you are. Marcus?
Well, I'm Marcos, and I'm about to go play Bioshock Infinite.
Are you seriously?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, no, probably some Gears.
Oh, nice. Well, that's still here.
All right,
In the
goodbye.
future, we're gonna
Bye.
do some kind of outro, but who cares? Fuck it.
Okay.